We're now joined by David Pollack, who went actually 7 picks ahead of Aaron Rodgers in the 2005 draft. So feathering David's cap there and giving him some authority to talk on Aaron Rodgers for us. David, let's start with you since you're the new guy here on the set today. What do the Packers need to do to beat the Vikings on Sunday?
I think that, Dan, that speaks more to the instability and bad drafting by the Cincinnati Bengals taking me before Aaron Rodgers. But I think when you look at this, hey, listen, they're starting to get it. They're starting to get it together. By no means do I think the Packers look like they did when they were a wild card team and went on to win the Super Bowl. But Aaron Rodgers banged up again, obviously doesn't help. But I think when you look at the Vikings, this is going to be a close game. So who's going to make plays late? You saw some big playmaking from Aaron Rodgers last week against the Dolphins. Made the plays when it really, really counted. The Packers staying alive. And honestly, and I guarantee you, y'all all feel the same way because of content purposes. But I kind of like when you get this Aaron Rodgers. The smug Aaron Rodgers is back. You get in the interviews and he's kind of, just playing better, getting a little healthy. Everything's starting to play like it's supposed to and end up. So I think the Packers are going to win this week.
RC, what do you think about the Packers and how they beat the Vikings this week?
Well, I think the first thing, we kind of saw the formula last week against the Miami Dolphins. This team was never supposed to be, let's watch Aaron Rodgers win another MVP. This was supposed to be a team that was led by the run game, a team that defense actually dominated, but at least now we're seeing them be opportunistic, and that's the way that this team has won down the stretch. Now, let's be frank. They beat the Bears, they beat the Rams, and then they found a way to beat the Miami Dolphins on the road. This game is going to be tougher, but we understand that it's going to be tough. Close. That's the way the Minnesota Vikings has played this entire season. It's going to come down to which defense can get a stop. And we saw last week, if it wasn't for Kirk Cousins, if it wasn't for Justin Jefferson, the New York Giants probably beat the Minnesota Vikings in their own stadium. I think when we look at this game against Aaron Rodgers and the way that he's been able to make plays in crucial moments his entire career, this defense stepping up, being opportunistic, and Jair Alexander saying after the first meeting of these two teams, I want the matchup with Justin Jefferson. I believe that I'm a good enough player to minimize what he can accomplish. Well, he's going to get his opportunity this week. Maybe defensive coordinator Joe Barry gives him that assignment. And he said early on that what Justin Jefferson did the first time was a fluke. Well, clearly he hasn't watched film of the rest of the season. Right. But if they want to win, that has to be a focal point of the defense.
He don't want that smoke, RC. You know that. Good Lord, nobody wants that smoke.
I'm glad David said the quiet part out loud.
He hasn't watched the rest of this season. He didn't watch last season. I don't know what is the fluke about Justin Jefferson. What do you think about how the Packers need to win this game?
Yeah, RC is right on it. For Packers and Aaron Rodgers, less is more, and less of Aaron Rodgers and more of Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. In games where the Packers have 25 or more rush attempts, they're 7-2. In the games where they don't have 25 rush attempts, they're 0-6. So, the reality is that that's their formula for success. And the added benefit of going with that approach against this Vikings team is that you get to keep Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins and that high-flying offense on the sideline. Now, why is that important? Well, you're probably going to be dealing with the banged-up Christian Watson with that hip injury. We don't know if he's going to play or not. He hadn't practiced this week. Right. So your aerial attack and being able to match points with the Vikings, likely not going to happen. And then the other part about that, their defense is not very good against the pass, contrary to what we saw in the fourth quarter against the Miami Dolphins. Tua was concussed and he threw 3 interceptions on 3 consecutive drives. But when you look at the Green Bay Packers defense, they're 20th in opponent QBR and 23rd in sacks. So what does that tell you? They make opposing quarterbacks top 10 to 12 players at the position when they play against them. That ain't what you want. You don't want those guys exposed. Run the football. Keep that Vikings offense off the field.
But to be fair, they're the Legion of Boom secondary compared to what Minnesota's been running out there on defense most of the year. What do you think of DFS?
Kind of what RC and Candy are talking about. It's going to come down. It's not so much Aaron Rodgers. It's the Packers defense. Because Dalvin Cook averages 4.6 yards a carry against the Packers. It's just what it is. Yep. So if they want to win this football game, they're going to have to stop the run. The Vikings, we know it's going to be a tough, hard-fought game, and it's going to be physical. So that's what it should be. In division games, you play them twice. There's going to be some back and forth in this one, but it's going to come down to which is the more physical, tougher team. And if the Packers can stop the run and stop Dalvin Cook, it's going to help their case to win this football game.
Big if, the way they've played this year. Well, let's put the picks up. Let's see who we're taking in this game. We are split down the middle. Oh, that's how we like it. Canty and Nico like the Vikings. RC and Pollock like the Packers. Huge, huge NFC North game, especially for Green Bay this weekend.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.